Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, guys. Hello, everybody. Good evening, team. Let me share it internally and then we will be getting started. Okay, so it is 17th of February. We are into the third day of the 9 or 10 days workshop. Okay, so it's going to be total like 4, 4, 8, 9 days workshop till 25th of Feb. It is going to run, and we are going to have a lot of learnings as part of this, and today is the third day. Okay, more importantly, guys, it's not just about listening it is about living with it. Okay, so always keep that in the mind. Okay, we are going to apply it on a day to day basis, and you need to make sure that you get these things implanted in your lives. Okay, so it has to become a part of living on a day to day basis, then only the change will happen. Otherwise things doesn't change. Okay, guys, there are techniques, there are strategies, everybody is saying it's all available, but somewhere we are not able to apply it. So we need to really open up our mind, be ready to receive, be ready to apply, and then stay consistent with it. Okay, because this is what is going to change our lives. So as part of that, guys, let me again just tell, whatever we learned yesterday. Okay, if you simply blindly follow it completely throughout your life, you will become a guaranteed success. It is going to happen. There is no other way than that. Okay, because your brain is smart already. You give it the right direction, it will improve, it will get better. Okay, this is how it works. So you need to make sure that you are giving the right instructions to your mind, so you can think and apply to the best of your potential, basically. Okay, so we will start today, okay, where we left yesterday. So we said ki by every end of the day we need to do a review session, right? And this review session is going to make you better because whatever actions you take, if you review your actions, you're going to improve in that. Okay, so we said a lot of things yesterday, so let's do the checklist. Okay, so be along with me, run your brain through it in parallel. Okay, don't just listen and forget, be along, run your brain in parallel. We said step number 1, day 1, we said you need to have energy within you. You need to be having that energy charge level high, so that your brain and the body will think nicely focused, and you will get that. Okay, so that was the main thing. Now we said ki during the start of the day, so that was a first action item. We said during the start of the day, start with a 5 minutes energy booster. That was the first task. Okay, second task, we said we need to have a planning session, 15 minutes or even less than that, a planning session where you will decide what is your top priority items which you want to do today. Okay, so that was the second actions which we took. Now the third thing was we needed to get into some focused 2 hours of work with high concentration, but that we will apply like a pomodoro technique. Okay, so pomodoro is like 25 minutes focused attention, 5 minutes break, फिर 25 minutes focused attention, 5 minutes break. And today in the morning I even announced a url there, right? So there is a url, pomodoro hyphen like tracker. It's a website. There you can nicely track your pomodoros as well. That was the third task. Okay, you need to finish 4 pomodoros in one go. Okay, so when you are doing that 4 pomodoros, if you have really done that today, okay, you will know a lot about yourself. You'll feel like not doing it, going here and there, but you're pulling yourself there. So kafi kuch, it would be exciting once you start understanding yourself. So that was the third important thing, doing 2 hours. So you people might have done it at different times. My time is like 10 to 12 doing it like that. Okay, now once we set that up, after that comes another other energy booster. We do that, then move into like lunchtime. And once we are done with the lunch, again 3 to 5, 2 hours of pomodoro, then again a energy booster at 5. And once your office is done, after that one more energy booster. So we said all these activities to happen during the daytime. Okay, and then comes in the end, when we are closing the day, we need to perform a review session. Okay, now guys, देखो, everybody of you wants to grow, wants to become successful. That's what every human being wants, to experience the next level of yourself, right? Where you want happiness, money, and all those things. Now, the thing is, let's do the review session today. Ki how many of us were able to consistently get results out of it? Okay. So whatever tasks we decided today since morning, how many of us actually did it? ठीक है, तो एक एक करके अभी let's start tracking. So I would request all you people to, that's where I said, even in our WhatsApp group I dropped a message ki log in from your desktop so that parallelly we can do a few things as well. ठीक है, so I would like everybody to open a Google sheet. ठीक है, Google sheet, or if you have an Excel sheet with you, everybody launch a Google sheet, Excel sheet. I'm also doing it. Okay, everybody do it along, because the listening is not going to help, guys. It has not helped. We have to apply, and let's do it together. That's where you will experience difference in your lives. Okay, go go go. Okay, so I'm also opening a new Google sheet. Go to your machines. If you're not logged in from your desktop, arrange it straight away, but don't listen just, guys. Listening karte karte to life yahan tak pahunchi, right? So let's go to the next level. Okay, so open a blank Google sheet, everyone. Okay, now in that blank sheet, so right, you know, a Google sheet, right? So on the left hand side we will be writing dates. Okay, so in the left hand side column you will be writing the dates. Let's say today's date is 17th of February, so left hand side will all have dates. And on the row wise, okay, the top row that we have, there we will mention all the activities which we plan to do. Okay, guys, if you just start tracking, that's what we're trying to build a system around it, because just knowing it is not going to help. Build a system, start living by it. Everybody, some might have done everything, some might not be able to do everything. It's fine. Okay, but the more you do it, the more you become better. Okay, so fine, everybody go to your Excel sheets. On the left hand side, okay, mention this today's date, 17th Feb. Okay, left hand side just mention today's date, 17th Feb. In the A column, so if you're using that Excel sheet, that's the A column, there you write 17th Feb. And on the top row, start mentioning one by one item. Okay, the first column, so if it is in Excel, the column number B1. Okay, so follow my words so that you can be more focused. So in the column number B1, write the first thing, energy booster 1. Energy booster 1. And into bracket mention the time which you have assigned for this energy booster. And it's a time of double checking, guys. Okay, so if you have not set up a alarm reminder yet, parallelly even set that activity. Okay, I really want all of us to follow this, otherwise it will become a problem. So if you have not set up a alarm reminder, do that straight away, guys. Try to live with it for 1 week and you will automatically start following it. Okay, so give a trigger to yourself. Into bracket mention the time when this energy booster was planned. The more you do it, the more you'll become better. So mine is planned 9:30 a.m. and I already have set up my alarm reminder as well. If you have not done your alarm reminder, do it right now. Okay, if anybody is lacking, do it right now. Set up the first column, energy booster, fix the time. Okay, chalo. Now moving to the second column. Okay, the column C1. Now right there, planning session. Planning session. And into bracket just write what time is your planning session. Do it at the fixed time so that it will become a habit. Okay, let's say if you're a job seeker right now and daily, let's say 9 to 12, you're not moving out from your place, you're sitting at one place and working, so automatically your family will be like, okay, so this guy is now focusing on studies, practice, so let me not disturb it. Okay, if you reserve yourself time, people will not disturb you. But if you're scattered all here and there, so they will be like, pata nahi, when does this guy study, when does he not study, chalo apna kaam karwa lete. So the attitude changes, so you give focus time. 9 to 12, I'm not going to move out from my place, so people will be like giving you your leisure time as well. Okay, and that's a very good thing. Fine. So now let's add the second point. If you have not again added a alarm reminder for your planning session, do it. Okay, slowly guys, we will start training our mind to respond to these set alarms. Some of you might not really get that pull, even alarm is ringing, but we might overlook it. But slowly it will start happening naturally, people. Okay, so fine, just that's the second column. Okay, now mention the third column. Okay, number of pomodoros before lunch. Okay, introduce the third column, number of pomodoros before lunch. Yeah, today I did not share the Zoom link. One reason being that people come and still their videos are off. Okay, so that's where I did not share the Zoom link. And I'm trying if people come on Zoom, they should mandatorily turn on the video. And if they are not doing it better, they be on YouTube itself. That's fine. Okay. So next time onwards, I'll make sure if people are coming on Zoom, it will be a mandatory video on so that they can be more focused and do it. Okay. Yeah. Chalo, get back. The second column is planning session. Okay, planning session, and into bracket write the time about it. 9:45 a.m. is my time. Mention your time, and if you have not done an alarm setup, do that alarm setup. Next, the third column is number of. I'll even type it in this YouTube chat. Okay, the third column is number of pomodoros before lunch. Number of pomodoros before lunch. It's going to be a count. So I'm typing here also in the chat and even writing it in my Excel sheet. Number of pomodoros before lunch. Fine. Next, put up the next column, energy booster 2. We said 2 energy boosters before lunch, right? So the second energy booster, mine rings at 12 p.m. You set up your time. Okay. The thing is, I could have simply written all this, given in the Excel sheet, and then provided it to you people. Okay, download and start filling up. Okay, but there is a human nature. Things are ready made, we all take it for granted. But when you have put in some effort, you're thinking it, you're writing it, you will feel like really following it. Okay, so it's going to be useful for you, and that's where I thought, okay, let's do it live. It would really be nice. Okay, next. Okay, so after that, so this is what we try to do in the morning. After that comes the lunch time, and then continue with the further columns. Number of pomodoros after lunch. Number of pomodoros after lunch. Okay, next, energy booster number 3. Number 3, and after that write energy booster number 4. Okay, and mention the times. 5 p.m. and my energy booster 4 is at 8 p.m. Okay, so these are the columns. I'm just putting it into our YouTube chat as well, so if you can copy paste if you have missed out something. Okay, so these are the things. Energy booster number 1, second is planning session, the third is number of pomodoros before lunch, after that energy booster number 2, and then comes number of pomodoros after lunch, energy booster 3 and energy booster 4. Take it one by one and apply it in your Excel sheet. Once you are done, just start saying it done. Okay, and right now we are into this review session. So this is the first day, that's where we are taking step by step approach. Okay, once all these things are done, so we are just trying to put it so that we can track it. Okay, we already discussed these pointers yesterday. We want to track it so that we live by these things. Okay, Fine. If you guys are done, just write done in the chat. If you are all ready with this Excel sheet template, just write done in the chat. Okay. Alok is done. Garg is done. Okay. Some tech learnings is also done. Okay, fine. Okay, let's take a few seconds, everybody. Srikanth is done. Very good. Okay. Now, apart from this, okay, now you need to add some more columns. Okay. Fine, we will come to them, but there are few more columns which we need to add. We'll close it now. Just go ahead, uh, adding up values. Okay. So if you have done the energy booster session, just type 1 there. We need a number. Okay. So it's something like, what is your counter number by the end of the day? So whatever activities you have completed out of this, start writing 1 there. Okay. So if you have completed energy booster, just start writing 1. Okay. So below energy booster, if you did that session today, add a 1 there. Planning session, if you did today, so we are trying to do a intersection. So that column versus the 17th of February row. Okay. So do that intersection. Planning session, if you have done, add a 1 there. Next, number of pomodoros before lunch. Okay. So now ask a question to yourself, mention it in the Excel sheet. Okay, mention these counters in the Excel sheet. Now, just how many pomodoros you have completed sincerely. Be honest to yourself. We are not going to share these numbers to anybody. This is for your own tracking. So how many pomodoros did you finish before lunch today? If you have not done anything, write a 0 there. At least you will know from where you want to go to what level. Okay, that's okay. Even if you have not done it, there will be a number of reasons, but when you track it, you will start doing it. That's the beauty of tracking. Okay. So how many pomodoros you have completed before lunch? Just mention that. So okay. Next, did you do the energy booster 2? If you have done it, write it 1. Next, how many pomodoros you have finished after lunch? Be honest to yourself. No need to tell it to anybody. Just keep it to yourself. And did you do the energy booster 3 and did you do the energy booster 4? If you have done it, add 1. If you have not done it anywhere, just add a 0. And only number of pomodoros will have more than one value. Okay. That's it. And you just try to have a sum of these things. Okay. Just add it up. So in Excel sheet, you will know some formulas will be there, right? So you will have like sum from range. Okay. So just put, just sum up to know your own counter for today. Okay. Okay, fine. So that's it. That's the sum column. So did you add your numbers and maintain the counter? Okay. Okay. Now the thing is, just take a moment to understand how many of you really did these things, and if you have done it, try to analyze that. If you have not done it, ask a question to yourself. Yesterday we said we wanted to do, or we were there in the session seriously listening to it, trying to get all these, why were we not able to do? Try to do some evaluation of yourself, evaluate yourself. To what level? If you have not done everything all perfectly, try to study that. If you have done everything perfectly, even try to study. So take a 2 minutes of time to study your entire day, how much you were on track or not on track. It's just your personal time. Think about it. You will find some areas of improvement in yourself. You don't need any outsider to tell you. Okay, you will find it. So just think about it. Look at your Excel sheet again and just see, like, why were you not consistent with some of the tasks, what went wrong there, and just think about how do we make it better tomorrow. That's how we improve, right? We learn from our mistakes. And if you have done everything very nicely, so just appreciate it. Okay, yes, I did the day 1 very successfully, tomorrow I will be doing it again. So that builds up the momentum. And you will realize when you do this day by day tracking, in 1 week, your right now whatever sums total was there, in 1 week it will improve, in 2 weeks it will even get better. But important thing is daily basis you need to do this tracking, otherwise it will not happen. Okay, so fine, take some moment to think about what things you did right, what things you did not do. Okay, so think about planning session. If you have missed it, why? Okay, was the alarm not set up? Set up the alarm. Was the alarm set up and rang, but still you did not do? Why? And then commit to yourself, tomorrow I will definitely do this. Matter of 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Okay, next, number of pomodoros. How many did you complete? Okay, and try to understand. Maybe you might not even have started. So that means, one side we say we want productive, we want result. Other side we are not starting. That means like it's in us, right? The problem is in us. So we need to push ourselves to start. So that's the starting point. Okay, don't compare yourself to anybody in the world, guys. We will push ourselves. That's how it works. Okay, that's how it works. So if you have started with it, try to study it where you focused for 25 minutes or where there are distractions coming on the way. Okay, and try to make it like, okay, we did still like three, somebody will say four pomodoros done, somebody will say five done. Okay, different people might have done differently. Somebody just maybe one or two or zero also. So whatever it is, make a commitment to yourself. Tomorrow I will try to do better. Okay, let's see what happens, but tomorrow I'll try to do better. Okay, next, do the same thing with, did you do the rest of the energy boosters, and how many pomodoros after the lunch time, and write another column as a comment of your analysis. This is important. Okay, whatever you have done right now, analysis, put it into words. Okay, write comments about your analysis. Okay, Shenu, planning session is nothing but 10 to 15 minutes you need to reserve in the morning to decide what are the top three items you want to finish today. Okay, that's it. So identification of your primary priority task, that is what is the planning session. It will increase, okay, but to start with, let's keep it basic. Number of tasks that you want to finish today, there should be a prioritized list. That is the planning session. Okay, now whatever you analyzed, put it into words, right? Explain yourself in 2 3 words key. Okay, so this is how my day was and how can I make it better. Okay, so write some comments about your analysis, because this analysis will help you grow when you read this analysis daily. Okay, so just identify. If you say you have not done everything properly, just write it to yourself ki, acha, here the problem happened and I can overcome this. Write your analysis down in the next column. Somebody might be like, my first half of the day was very nice, but my second half was not nice. Okay, somebody might say my first half was very nice, my second half was not really nice. Okay, so try to see how do you can get better with your tomorrow. Okay, after this guys, add another column there. Okay, so are you done with this? Are you done with your analysis of the day? Okay, how much you were on track? Did you put your efforts? I don't care about the results. Okay, don't care about the results in the day one. Try to follow the process, try to follow, adapt to a system. Once you're adapted to the system, results will come automatically. Okay, once you just adapt to the system, your brain will start working, you will be more there, stick to a place, working hard there. Results will automatically start coming. You just need to adhere to a process. Okay, okay, now add another column, like how many tasks did you complete successfully today? Okay, write that. Number of tasks completed successfully. Yesterday we said to do, in progress, done. So how many tasks you actually moved to done section? So introduce that as a next column for tracking. Number of tasks completed. Okay, number of tasks completed. Now whatever it is, okay, just write it down, the number. If required, go back to your OneNote where you might have tracked it down. And if you have not progressed it, that's again a thing. Ki, why did you not move the item? So it's a reminder. Ki you need to have it psychologically said. It will improve your efficiency when you move the items to done and like, hey, I've done this. You will feel like picking the next item more and doing that as well. Okay. So number of tasks completed. Go to your done list and whatever is the counters mentioned there, try to write that here. Okay. Now based upon whatever you did right now, okay, write down few points like how tomorrow you can do better. Okay, how tomorrow you can do better. So mention that improvement areas for tomorrow, write that as the next column, improvement areas for tomorrow. After number of tasks completed, improvement areas for tomorrow. You are self analyzing yourself. Improvement areas for tomorrow, that's your next column. And just write down some action points for yourself. Ki, okay, when the alarm rings, just act on it. Okay, if you are feeling like distracted, don't do that. Write some action points for yourself. Why did you not act on energy booster? Why did you complete less pomodoros? Just write down some action points for yourself which will help you to tomorrow improve. Okay, now take a moment everybody. Okay, just relax, take a moment. Just sit with the spine erect. Just close your eyes for a moment. Okay, just close your eyes for a moment. Take some deep breaths and just tell to yourself, I made an attempt to improve today, to get more results, to get more productive. Even if you might not have done anything today, full day, but if right now you are doing this exercise, appreciate yourself for a moment that you are trying to improve, you're trying to get better than whoever you were. So take that moment of peace to appreciate your efforts. Everything is a step by step approach. Nobody becomes big all of a sudden. They pass through a lot of struggle. So you're starting with it. So appreciate your day one. Next, tell to yourself, you tried to focus, but some things did not go as you planned. Okay, but tomorrow is another day, another opportunity. And tell this statement to yourself: I will be more focused tomorrow, I'll be more productive tomorrow, I will respond to the alarms which I have set. Train your mind. Whenever the alarm rings, you should stop your current activity, switch to that, do that, come back. Train your mind and the body to respond to these triggers, because these triggers, the system will help you to grow. So repeat this statement in your mind: I will respond to my set alarms. Okay. So tomorrow is going to be a more focused day, more result oriented day. Start focusing in that. Okay. So take a deep breath and exhale. Rub your palms against each other. Roll it over your face. ठीक है, more focused, more result oriented tomorrow. ठीक है, करना है. And whatever score you got today, so tomorrow it should be better than that, or it should never go below this. ठीक है, so whatever you did today, tomorrow उसमें आगे improve करेंगे. Go ahead with that commitment. ठीक है. Now the last thing which you need to do, yesterday we again discussed about it. Write down 7 items, 7 tasks which you want to finish tomorrow, right? So this is what we started. So before, while the night session is happening, you already plan your next day activity. So think about it, add another column there, the 7 tasks for tomorrow, so that it will help you in tomorrow's planning session as well. Okay, so write down the 7 tasks for tomorrow. Okay, think about it. If there is any leftover task of today, you can add that item as tomorrow's item also. Okay, so if there is any leftover of today, you can continue that for tomorrow as well. Just follow this system. Over a period of time, you will start getting results automatically. Don't try to put too much pressure on yourself. Just stick with the basics, results will start coming. So what do you need to do tomorrow? If you're not able to get 7 tasks, it's okay. Write down 5. Jitna aa raha hai, okay? Whatever it is. Try to reach to 7. You will get a lot of ideas there. Fine. Think through, right? What are the 7 tasks? If you finish today, tomorrow you will feel, okay, wow, my day was great. Okay. Now, guys, देखो, point is, this session, देखो, there are a lot of more things to analyze here as well. Okay, but start with the basics. Start with step number 1, trying to adhere to the process, understand what's going wrong, try to do it. The more you just repeat, then your focus will come on your tasks. Kyari, I wanted to finish these 3 tasks, but these were my dependencies. Because of these blockers, I was not able to progress on it. Well, automatically, the brain will find it. So you don't have to work much harder for that. The brain is a very smart tool. You give it a structure, you give reserved focused time so that it can work without distractions. That is your responsibility. You give it a structure to your life, rest your brain will do it for you. Okay, that's the power. And once you experience it by yourself na, that's it. You will be like, this is a mystery, this is the secret of success. You don't have to do too much efforts. You just have to give some discipline to your life, rest everything will be taken care by your smart brain. This is how it works. Okay, now fine. Now the next thing is, guys, okay, so on a daily basis from tomorrow, you guys will be filling this up. Okay, we might not do it in our daily 9 to 10 call. Today we did it for the first time, but from tomorrow onwards, do the same exercise on a daily basis. You will start finding in very short time, maybe in 10 minutes you can just finish everything of this. Okay, or even less than that. So based upon your fixed time which you have said, maybe in 10:30 ist you can do that activity. Okay, now let's go with the second part of today. Okay, we will be closing it as per our time. Though the second part of today, guys, important thing. Okay, what is happening is, if in order to be productive, which is nothing but getting results, okay, you need to be more focused. Getting results needs more focus, and the enemy of focus is distraction. Okay, distraction is nothing but deviation, the focus moving here and there, your attention is not on one place, that is distraction. And focus means you are all in one zone, looking at it, thinking about it, trying to fix it. So if you want to be more productive, you need to be more focused. Your concentration should be high, your focus should be more, you should be more involved with what you're doing. If you start working like that, results will start coming. Okay, and on the right hand side there is distraction, which will train you to go all here and there, here and there, here and there. Okay, and when you're going everywhere, you will not be able to focus and you will not be able to get the results. Now if you really want to be productive, your focus should increase and your distraction should decrease. You need to put efforts in both the direction. Your focus should increase, your distractions should decrease. Okay, and it will not happen by itself. You need to put efforts to do that. Okay, because the first important thing, we are into this social media and all this world, distraction is like in our palms, the distraction is there. Whenever a notification comes, we go there. Whenever a phone vibrates or rings, we go there. No matter what we are trying to do, this phone will poke us, we go there. Sometimes even if it doesn't poke, we feel like, why did I not get the notification? You go there to the Facebook and stuff like that. So the point is, this itself is a distraction piece which we carry with us always. Okay, now the thing is, I want you to really understand one important thing. Okay, social media, like anything else, you have heard, right? Every coin has two sides, positive, negative. There is good, there is bad. Television, everything, internet is positive, negative. It's completely up to our usage. You need to understand one thing, ki time is everything. And if you just waste your time away, you're not going to get results from life. So you need to get a bit disciplined. Why are you really wasting time on social media? Right? Why are we wasting time on social media? Because every minute you waste, it's like something not happening in your life. It's just going by. That's it. And you might start like maybe entertainment, few videos are good, but unknowingly the Facebook algorithms and all, they pull towards itself and you end up losing 13 minutes, 1 hour, and that's a time kill basically. Okay, and just imagine if you are not doing something with your life. And what is that? Doing a pomodoro, setting tasks, achieving it, moving towards your goal, getting your dream job, upgrading your skills. This is what will help you. If you're not doing efforts on this thing and you have moved your efforts towards distraction, unknowingly you're just doing opposite of success. And this distraction, when you do it long enough, you habituate to it, and then in a long run we are all going to fail if we stay distracted. As simple as that. Okay, so यहाँ पे थोड़ा सा you have to take detach from this world and this technology, everything happening, and just ask this question. Every minute that you spend in distraction, you are actually not focusing on what you really want in life, and that's a complete time waste. So don't allow yourself to be all scattered through the day for time waste. I'm not saying कि block social media, ban social media. चाहिए. It's like entertainment, fun perspective, whatever it is. It's required, but don't allow it to distract you throughout the day. because you will not be focused. You need to balance. Okay, my suggestion to all of you will be, okay, ask a question: how much time you're spending on social media on a daily basis in time waste? Guys, देखो, social media पे अच्छे things are also there. You can learn something new, you can watch some interviews, you can watch business ideas about skills, lot of things. So if you're using social media from that perspective, thumbs up, very good. Do that even more, learn more, grow more. But if you're doing it only from time pass perspective, okay, you need to understand how much social media you're doing only for time pass, and that duration you need to start reducing in your life. It will not happen in the same day, but at least you start reducing that duration over a period of time. Life will become better. If you not reduce it, it will grow and it will kill away your productive time, and you know the result what will happen in a long run. Okay, now this is what it is. Understand and analyze. Now you have to do this for yourself. How much time are you spending wasting on social media? Acha content hai, do that more. If you're wasting time, we need to reduce it. And the first checkpoint which I would like to give, okay, maximum of spend only 1 hour time waste on social media. Try to reach that as your first goal. If you spend more than 1 hour, then I'm saying try to reach to 1 hour window as the first checkpoint. 1 hour is also a lot, but I know that it's not possible for your brain to change all of a sudden and go away from that. You know, guys, ठीक है, you might have heard about this, right? Smokers, drinkers, इतना addiction हो जाता है, right? कि you take away a cigarette from them and they will feel like I want to smoke. You take away drinking and they feel like that. Social media is becoming that addictive to people. All of a sudden, if you just remove it from the life, something is going to go wrong inside you because it has impacted our brains. So gradually कम करोगे हो जाएगा. Okay, and that's what there are even debates happening on internet. People are saying ke, there is restriction on when you can start drinking after 18, but there is no restriction on social media, and like god knows when all these things will be regulated. But okay, write this statement down. Okay, if you are spending too much time on social media, maximum target 1 hour you should spend. Okay, write it down. Maximum 1 hour you should spend. And guys, another thing, even plan which time you want to waste. That's a bigger question, right? Plan which time you want to waste of your day. 1 hour. It can be like 30 minutes 2 times a day, or 15 minutes one time, 45 minutes another time. But fix a time window which you are allowing it to entertainment and just waste of time. But don't give that to your entire 24-hour day because it will spoil you. So what you need to do, ठीक है, स्टेप बाय स्टेप अभी एक्शंस लेते हैं. फर्स्ट, यू नीड टू टर्न ऑफ all the notifications that these apps notify, all useless notifications. Guys, what is going to happen? Let's say simple thing I'll say, okay, so don't think like these companies think. Okay, let's say Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and all these guys, don't think like them. Think like an end customer. They want their business and blah blah blah. They want that whenever Tosif added a post, let's say, ठीक है, Tosif added a post कि hey, I'm doing this blah blah blah. So all of a sudden, if you are subscribed to me, if you're, it's going to push you a notification. Now psychologically what happens is whenever you go through that notification, you come like doing it, like you come like seeing it, checking it. But let's see, even let's say anybody posts a picture that I'm traveling somewhere, how does it matter to you really? That other person is enjoying life traveling somewhere. How does it really matter to us? Okay, is it really that important in your life that you are working something, you got that notification because Facebook will try to invite you to spend more time. These apps, LinkedIn, all these YouTubes, Instagrams will want you to come there. But why? Right, let's say instead of going it immediately, you decide, okay, 2 p.m I am going to visit my social apps for getting the updates. You will still find those notifications with you, and then you can still see, okay, so 3 hours ago Tosif went somewhere. What's the big deal? You're not losing anything from your life. But by distraction, if that notification comes on the top, because of distraction, you will leave your current thing, you will go there. So the first thing which you need to train your mind and the body, the first thing which you need to train your mind and the body is reserve a time for being distracted, and not all throughout the day. So turn off all the notifications and try to train yourself कि I will go to these social medias for time pass only at this fixed time. Now you decide what time you want to spend there. Okay, take a moment, write it down. What is the time that you're trying to reserve? Maximum 1 hour. Usse zyada mat lo, you will really waste your life away, because it will grow like addiction. You will feel like doing 1.5 hour, 2 hour. It's time waste. Okay. So now identify. I'm not saying remove it completely from your life, but reduce it. Lock it to 1 hour. You can do it 2 times during the day, 3 times during the day. It's your choice. But you go to it. Don't make it pull you by notifications. Ke dekho, dekho. Entire day you will be off the focus. Okay, so think about it for a moment. I have turned off all my notifications, and I have some fixed time where I go to social media. I go for learning perspective, but for not time wasting perspective. And I have trained my mind that when I am learning, even though I get some other notifications, I do not even look about that. It takes time, but my brain has trained to that. As soon as I realize, hey, I'm wasting my time in any reels or anything like that, I stop it, come back. So I just snap out from it. My brain is now trained to not lose time, because I say, okay, there will be another time where you will be getting distracted. At that time karte, but right now you're here to learn. Just learn and take away. It needs practice, but it will happen. Point is, if you take initiation, it's just like, guys, you go to gym daily, workout, muscles will shape up. Similarly, you do exercise with your brain, the brain will also shape up. The brain will train. Right now, day one, alarms are triggering. We are not immediately acting because you're not trained. You push yourself enough, it will happen. Similarly, now you need to master. Lock your time which you waste on social media and only go at those times there. It will not matter at all. Okay, 3 hours ago you missed a notification. After 3 hours you see it, you still find the same results. They just, social platforms create that sense of urgency within us and pull us. So guys, this is the burning problem of the current times, where social media is distracting everybody. And if this distraction rate grows, your focus rate will come down and you will end up losing a lot of valuable time from the life. So you need to start working on this. Okay, so put this action item: reduce social media time waste. Good usage hai, badao. Time waste ko reduce. Lock it to 1 hour and gradually try to reduce it. देखो guys, this kind of living a structured life. Okay, it's not required that every day you live like this. Weekend आया पूरा छोड़ दो. Don't follow any schedule on weekend. That's also fine. Don't follow pomodoros. Don't follow all these things. Waste your time. Like, balance is required, right? तो थोड़ा सा tight रखो, थोड़ा सा relaxed रखो. Try to maintain and manage your life nicely. You will find results happening. ठीक है? Fine. So this is about distraction reduction. Do something about it. Fix times of the day when you are okay to waste in social media, and try that during the entire day you do not go there. Okay, only during the end. And guys, there are a few techniques. People say it's psychologically proven. There was a research conducted on human behavior. Okay, and what they said is, if this phone is even lying in front of you, okay, just lying in front of you, you will feel more to go and check it. So people said, just put this phone somewhere where it is not seen also. So while you are doing your pomodoros, keep your phone away somewhere. Maybe right now you're sitting here, keep your phone there on the desk where you cannot even see it. It is psychologically proven based upon human nature and results. If you don't see it, you don't feel like going and seeing it. But if it is just next to you, you will end up picking it up more. So that's the another tip that I would like to give to you. Keep your phone at a distance where you cannot even see it, then get into your pomodoros. You will find your concentration will grow automatically. Okay, apply, it will be working like a charm for all you people. Okay, and okay, so that's how reduction of distraction. Now the another thing, how do you increase concentration? Both things पे काम करना पड़ेगा in order to have a balance, right? Now how do you increase concentration? So guys, there are multiple techniques available. Okay, so once you apply those, automatically concentration will grow. And one of a very great technique is like focusing on your breath. What is like attention or focus? You focus on one thing at one time. That is what is concentration. And the entire world of meditation and breath focus is going to train the mind to do that. Okay, Now guys, देखो, you can create your own techniques. There is no one technique which can help you to focus. You can create your own techniques. It is like, as long time as possible, if you can concentrate on one thing, your concentration is improving. Meditation is one tool which can do this. Could be any other number of tools, but the more you focused in the present moment to whatever you do, the more you focused on that, your concentration power will start increasing. Okay, meditation is one way to do that. So I'm not telling everybody get started with only meditation and that's the solution. It is one solution. If you do that enough, your brain will be trained. Like that, you can define your own techniques as well. But yes, it will take some time. So right now, let's do a few things. Okay, simply, for 1 to 2 minutes of time, take some deep breaths and just focus on the breath. Inhale from the nose, feel the breath going from the nose through your like throat, windpipe onto your lungs, reaching your stomach. And then when you exhale from the mouth with a straw opening and just feel the air coming outside. Okay, that's it. Do deep breathe in, deep breathe out. You will find, and focus on the breath. All of a sudden your attention will come here, thoughts will disappear. That's how, when you do it more, you will get more focused. Okay, so chalo, let's do it. Everybody sit with your spine erect. And now, just for like 5 breaths, only 5 breaths will make a difference, guys. Let's do it. Okay, let's go. Spine erect is very important. Let's go. And feel the air movement. Make it deep and slow, both inhale and exhale. Third. Once you're done to 5, just relax, rub your palms against each other, roll it over your face, open up your eyes. Okay? There is a straight away linking between your breathing pattern and your brain. Okay? It calms you down, it triggers you to focus more, and do that multiple times, guys. It doesn't take it just 1 to 2 minutes, but if you do it many times during the day, slowly concentration will increase. It will come automatically, guys. It's proven. Okay, over time it's proven. One time results will not work. When you do it 100 times, you become better. Okay. Now another technique. So do this thing as maximum times. There is app, okay, Headspace. I don't know whether you have heard about it. There is a Headspace app. Okay, I think it gives some free trial as well. I have it with my phone, but I'm using my friend's credentials for that. It's a paid app that guy is using. Okay, Headspace Meditation. There is an app available on Play Store. It gives like simple. You start your day with 3 minutes just deep breathing, then followed by that 15 minutes of meditation. Then in the evening time, again, it will ask you to do a 3 minutes of deep breathing. In the evening, again, some melodious music. So they have structured it. So in this stressful, busy life, if you can include a proper breathing pattern, it will calm yourself down. It will make you more focused. Okay. Now you can imagine people have created an automated app which will ask you to do these meditations and calming down yourself, and in this so busy world, I can imagine how much proven these techniques are. Okay. And we have been doing a lot of meditation as part of life transformation during the morning 6 a.m. times. We know that the mind calms down, you become more composed, you start feeling more good about yourself. It will happen. It will happen. It will happen. Okay. Do it now multiple times during the day. This is how will make you better. And you will find that your stress of the life will be completely gone. Okay. And I want you to do it minimum 3 times to 4 times a day. At least for 1 to 2 minutes is also fine. 1 to 2 minutes is also fine, but try to do it 4 times a day. Well, this is where it comes. Okay, there are so many things. Yesterday we said so much to be done. Today we are saying do it 3, 4 times breathing, but 2 minutes of breathing. You can put this breathing exercise. Think smart enough. You can put this breathing exercise as part of your Pomodoro 5 minutes gaps, or after two pomodoros you have a 15 minutes break. There you can put it before your energy booster. So if you really plan it, it's all going to fall in the same structure. You don't have to allocate any additional time. 5 minutes ka you're taking a gap, go stretch here and there, sit, do some deep breaths, drink some water. People are not habituated to drinking water, right? Because we get so much busy, we forget drinking water. And people, it's said scientifically, 2 to 2.5 liters of water average consumption daily is required. So in these pomodoros, you can start drinking water more. You will realize your water quota will go up. Your health, your life will all start improving if it runs in a structure. Understand the power of system. If it runs in a structure, you will be habituated. Whenever you're on a break, you go, you stretch, you drink water, you breathe, you feel fresh, you go back again for next 25 minutes with more focus. If you don't do that, your body and the mind will become more tired, your concentration levels will come down. So this is what it is. Apply this breathing and all that as part of your regular working cycle. It will happen like a charm. You will do it like 10 times a day. Okay, you will do it like 10 times, not like 4 times, because pomodoros will be like 10 pomodoros. If you do, you will breathe 10 times a day without any additional efforts also. It's like just going to happen like a natural rhythm. Okay, so this is one simple technique which can improve your concentration, but doing it consistently over time will give it, not one day result. And consistency के लिए you need to build it into a system, and the system is the 5 minutes pomodoro break. So you don't have to additionally invest time on this. Just 2 minutes breathing karo, your brain will be composed, your stress levels will come down, your creativity muscles will enhance, your focused attention will start growing. You will start finding that. And reserve time for social media distraction. Okay, this is what simple technique. Now you start caring about this from tomorrow onwards. Okay, so what are the takeaways? Okay, if you have not written down, take some time out to write down when do you want to waste time on social media just for time waste purpose. Block your 1 hour for that, guys. Write it. You do want to do it 2 times a day or 1 time, but reserve only maximum 1 hour. If it is crossing more than that, interrupt it, stop yourself and go back. Okay, write it down, guys, for yourself. What time you are allocating for wasting on social media. When you even hear it like this, time wasting on social media, you don't feel like doing it. Okay, so block some time for wasting. Write it down, think about it, but don't be a slave of these social platforms, guys. Don't be a slave of social platforms. They will like act like a ringmaster. Fir guys, bade, like you might have seen in the old circus, right? Okay, you might have seen in the old circus ki bade tigers or lions ko bhi they train with a hunter. We all people are having such big brains, smart brains, and so much potential, but if they are in control, the social platforms, our entire life is screwed up. And you need to accept it. They're acting like a ringmaster. They will ask you to do this, you will do that. They will ask you to do that, they will do that. Now you need to think smarter. A lion in wild forest is aggressive. A lion in a circus is scared, coward, cannot do anything with his life. You are powerful. Your potential is huge, but you become a slave to these social platforms. Your life is screwed up. Potential power does not matter. Okay? You will be slaved. So you have to block yourself and you have to take your potential. You be in control, not the other way around. Okay, so now some people are saying okay, they watch a lot of reels. It will happen. Shorts, it will happen. You need to block yourself. Reserve 1 hour maximum, multiple times during the day. That will happen. Okay, finalize that time and reserve only that. Turn off all the notifications. And for this meditation, do it during the day. Breathing exercise multiple number of times. Okay, so this is what. Try to apply this simple technique tomorrow along with whatever other activities we have said for pomodoros. We have written down some tasks for tomorrow. Tomorrow morning when you wake up, apply the entire same day pattern. In that, reduce distraction, increase focus. Try to do that, and let's see what happens then tomorrow. go with the intention to implement, you will start feeling better. That's what, how is productivity going to happen? If you change the way you think, the way you act, the way you respond, and more focused attention will give you all the results of your life. Okay, fine, and let your brain work, it will work. Okay, one thing I'll say before we just close this session today, in this book Rich Dad Poor Dad, okay, this is really interesting. In this book Rich Dad Poor Dad, these two children, right, they went to this their dad, who is like a big businessman, and asks for technique कि how do we grow, how do we get results, how do we get results. ठीक है, वो rich dad just told one thing to both of these two people, okay, use this. ठीक है, the only learning, he was giving a lot of guidance, but he said ki you need to use this which is running in your head, in the skull that you have, your brain, only that will give you ideas. So what we are trying to do here is we are just trying to give a structure. Okay, everybody of your potential is huge, and I will never be able to utilize it. Right, only you can utilize that. It's your potential, your power. What we together can do is give a system so that your brain can think, it can evolve, it can go bigger. Okay, and that's what you need to apply this. You will become smarter in results and all. Give some structure, avoid distraction, improve focus. Life is going to be all sorted. Okay, so this is me, Tausif Sheikh, winding up for the day 3. Tomorrow when we come, we are going to talk about some productivity hacks, some mindset assumptions when you make decisions. Plus we are going to talk about two very important things for getting results. One is planning and another one is executing. Okay, we have not spoken about this planning and executing. Tomorrow we are going to discuss on that. It's going to be a very important session. Tomorrow night we will meet, and tomorrow only those guys who are ready to, willing to turn on their videos, they join on Zoom. I will share the Zoom link. Rest of the people can still be on YouTube, that's fine. ठीक है, but Zoom पे अगर आ रहे हो तो come with video on. If there is somebody with a video of, अपन निकाल भी देंगे Zoom call में से. ठीक है, it's like take a ownership of your life, guys. You'll be more serious if you are more committed. ठीक है, चलो, thank you all, take care of yourself, see you guys tomorrow 9 p.m. Bye bye, bye bye, bye bye. Thank you. Apply and win, guys.